Yo, what's up everyone? Loco here. When we think certain players, they are inseparable from their teams, and these are called franchise players. So players like Faker for SKT, Bjergsen for TSM, and Reckless for Fnatic. Now, just because these are a franchise player doesn't mean that they're the best fit for each franchise. I think every player has their own personality and every team has their own personality and kind of an image. So recently I saw Colin Cowherd do a video called Best NFL City/Team for each NFL quarterback.
Here's the quarterback, their traits, and in a perfect world, who would really get them?
And I thought this would be an amazing video to do for League of Legends, so yeah, let's get right to it. When I think Bjergsen, I think professional, smart, I think role model, elite. It's really hard to imagine Bjergsen playing on any other team other than TSM, and also due to him having ownership, I do think he will retire there. But in another world where Steve was able to get Bjergsen, I think he would have been a perfect fit on Team Liquid. Both are very professional and buttoned up in their approach. You never really see Bjergsen say anything but classy things, and same thing for Team Liquid. And they also have a very smart and analytical approach to their craft. TL is a role model for so many other teams in the industry. They have success across many games, they have great sponsors, they have great merch, great ownership also, and same thing for Bjergsen. He has a very successful domestic career, and also he's the first player/owner in North America, and much like Team Liquid, he's a role model for his peers. Having worked with both Steve and Bjerg, I think both would have gotten along great in terms of in the game and also the outside of game. It didn't happen in our universe and it probably never will, but I do think Team Liquid Bjergsen would have been an amazing fit. When you think Doublelift, what are the words that comes to you? For me, it's popular, trash talker, raw, and also very old school. And it is an ongoing relationship that's happening right now, but Doublelift is the perfect fit for TSM. This relationship is currently reunited and ongoing right now, and Doublelift has talked about how he's more known for his time on TSM compared to Team Liquid, despite him being on TSM much shorter and also much more further back than TL. And don't even think about CLG Doublelift. I don't really think that's an identity for him anymore. Both TSM and Doublelift have been fan favorites since the dawn of League, and they've been major pillars in the NA and the LCS community. Also, both love to trash talk, and they're not so polished. They're both rough around the edges, and they just say things and get it out there. And sometimes that means their mouse is writing a check that their ass can't cash, but that's what we love about TSM and Doublelift, them making big statements and seeing if they can live up to them. I think it's a perfect fit for both TSM and Doublelift, and at the end of Doublelift's career, he's gonna be remembered as TSM Doublelift, not Team Liquid Doublelift. Let's do a player that's never played in LCS before. Doinb. What do you think when you think Doinb? For me, it's funny, it's very unique, and also effective. So for those of you that are not familiar with Doinb, he's a Korean import who plays for FPX. He's their mid laner, he's very quirky, he's very lovable, and he's known for doing things his own way, and he won Worlds playing that way. And I think he would be a perfect fit for the goofy yet successful Cloud9. Both Doinb and Cloud9 stuck to their guns and really stayed true to themselves despite not finding initial success, and they got rewarded recently. And also, both freaking love memes. I think C9 has one of the best social media along with G2 in the League of Legends scene, and Doinb, despite not being incredibly popular in the West compared to how popular he is in China, still has a Twitter and his memes are on point. Whenever I do see the rare Doinb tweet, it is of him dancing, it is of him doing goofy stuff or just speaking broken English.
Okay. 那我就玩继续玩，那我继续玩稻草人，Okay.
And I think it would be a perfect fit with Mateos on Cloud9 and they would do amazing content together. Currently we have Niski, who's kind of known as Budget Doinb, playing for Cloud9. I mean, he did talk about how he based his playstyle around Doinb after seeing how much success he has. I think the real deal would have been a great fit for Cloud9. Aframu. When I think Zach, I think All-American, I think friendly, and I also think underdog. And this is another one that has happened before, CLG Afremu. He's one of the best native North American players, and I do think one very memorable moment for me when it comes to Afremu is rocking the red, white, blue jerseys in the 2016 MSI where CLG made it all the way to finals. So yeah, the All-American image for both CLG and Afremu has really stuck for me. As for the underdog part, when CLG and Afro both won their first trophy in 2015 summer, they were underdogs. And even when they won the trophy again in 2016 spring, they were still underdogs. And yeah, that storyline has also stuck with me. I also do think they're both known for being more friendly than their rival and counterparts with Doublelift and TSM. While Afro moved to different teams like Dignitas and 100 Thieves, for me and many others, I think he'll always be remembered as CLG Afremu rocking that black and blue. Let's talk about a team first this time. 100 Thieves. What do you guys think when you think 100 Thieves? For me, I think of their influencer culture and influencer driven brand. All their merch, it's very popular due to having incredibly popular creators on their team. It's always getting sold out. And all that flexing, they have huge numbers and they're also YouTubers. So, you know, YouTubers flex all the time. And even their CEO is an influencer. So yeah, that's the image when I think 100 Thieves. I think cool, I think stylish, I think flex, I think swagger. And the perfect player for them would have been Imp. Imp is known for winning worlds with Samsung White in 2014 and also having a career in China with LGD. And he's always been a very stylish, trash-talking player that loved to flex. He would have been a perfect fit on 100 Thieves. He's always wearing expensive clothes.
Here comes the money. Here we go.
And the trash talk. The unending trash talk. Does anyone else remember him calling Piglet out for crying on stage? And in the golden days where the Korean League of Legends was run by OGN, not Riot, they had trash talk segments and yeah, Imp loved those and he just spoke his heart out. I think 100 Thieves would have loved to have Imp be the face of their brand and do content around him. And yeah, their current franchise player and Someday, while I think he's an amazing top laner, just isn't a good brand fit. Someday is very quiet, Someday is very shy, it's really hard to do content around him. Don't get me wrong, I don't think 100 Thieves would drop Someday just cause he's not a good brand fit. It's just in a different universe where they had a more boastful player, they had a more stylish player, it would be a win-win situation for both the team and the player. So this is one I almost skipped out on. I think it goes to show you how good of a fit they are. They're both kind of forgettable. Xmithy and FlyQuest. I think Xmithy is easygoing, I think Xmithy is underappreciated, and I think Xmithy is very dependable. And all those things represent FlyQuest very well also. They're never the team to cause problems, they're just chill. I mean, recently with Solo, he's been spicy, but he's been a very new addition to FlyQuest. And their whole new identity about caring about the environment, FeeQuest, TreeQuest, that's definitely something I can see Xmithy doing. And their whole mission statement of let's showcase greatness. That's been Xmithy's career. He's been showcasing greatness not just for himself, but of others. I think players like Doublelift, Jensen, Impact all really benefited by having a jungler like Xmithy who was a really good glue piece to the superstar studded team. So for me, the whole friendly image, the whole dependable image, the whole you can rely on me to do my job image, both work really, really well for Xmithy and FlyQuest. Now for the last one, let's do a spicy one. Let's do Dardoch. What do you think when you think Dardoch? I think explosive, I think unpredictable, and I think controversial. So what's the team that would have been the perfect fit for Dardoch? Well, it's a pairing that already happened. EchoFox. They're a team that's been very explosive and also very controversial. EchoFox has had their fair amount of headlines, a lot of them bad. They've been good at times, much like Dardoch. There was a time where they were the third best team in the league. They had Huni, they had Dardoch, they had Phoenix. Everything finally seemed like it was clicking. But much like Dardoch, the success didn't last long and the team blew up over and over again. EchoFox was a very, very promising org that had a lot of potential, that showed flashes of greatness, but everything blew up in their face because they didn't always make the best decisions. And unfortunately for Dardoch, you can say the same thing about his career. He was an incredibly talented jungler that's had an up and down career, not due to his skill, but due to his attitude. So yeah, I'm sure both Dardoch and EchoFox think fondly of the time they had together, and I think they were the perfect fit. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had so much fun making it. I will do another video this week on the whole 100 Thieves, the Meteos, the Realma stuff, and I'll probably do a local recap / VOD review on one of the good games from last week. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And one last thing, I'm not crazy, I'm just Loco.
Yeah,
Bye!
yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man, it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words, and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words.